is our 5th day in Iceland and we leave tomorrow. We're getting picked up at 3 o'clock, so we've got a day and a half, although we have to be back at the hotel later on by about 3:30, 4 to get ready to go to another lagoon. This evening, we've just been looking on my Google Maps. I've plotted everywhere I want to go, food places, things to do and see. Number 1 is the church. We're going to head to the church. That looks like a spaceship. It was really cool last night. You would have seen it in last night's vlog. It's equivalent to about £7 to go up the top, and I think Oliver is something like £2 because he's under 15. So we're going to go up there and then we're just going to wander around. There's lots of little cafes I want to do. So the majority of today is going to be sampling food. I'm not sleeping very well at all, so it's taking me ages to like sort of wake up, and no matter how much makeup I put on, I still feel a bit I just keep on waking up all the time. That's the one thing about this hotel. It is lovely, but even with the window open all night, it is absolutely boiling. About -1 at the moment. The views from the church up the top there, really great. Definitely worth going up there, paying equivalent of a couple of pounds. It's really nice. So we're walking to a cafe now. Apparently the toilets are decked out in Star Wars memorabilia and lights, so we have to go. We're walking down the street leading to Rainbow Street. The cafe we just went to, that was so cool. You have to come here. It looks like it's really tiny, but there's loads and loads of space upstairs. There's 2 bathrooms, and the one downstairs near to the bar is the one you need to go to to see all the Star Wars. We both had hot chocolate, really nice. But yeah, really friendly. So we're just walking down now towards Rainbow Street. Just come out of the cat cafe. It's really cute. There's loads of rules, so if you ever go there, make sure to read them before you go in. All the cats are up for adoption. There's rules such as children have to be supervised and monitored. You're not allowed to touch the cats if they're sleeping. And yeah, it's really nice and cozy. They've only got about 5 cats there, but we managed to sit next to 2 of them. So just wandering around now, going towards the harbour. We've just come down to near the harbour, near Harper, about a 5-minute walk away from Harper, to find the hot dog stand. It's over there. Super quick. The long queues, but it goes down really quick. They look disgusting, in all honesty. I don't like the sauce. That luminous green looks like something which I'm not going to mention. They're around equivalent to about £4 each in UK money, so let's try it. Oh, it is nice actually, isn't it? It is really nice. I love the crunchy onions. The Harper Concert Hall was really beautiful. They have got VR in there, but I had looked online and it is very expensive. We have done the VR that they've got there before, and it's okay if you've got, you know, 4K quality. Otherwise, nah. We decided not to do it anyway, but there was musicians playing and there were some singers as well up in the hall. There's a cafe, toilets, anyone can walk in. Our lunch consisted of a hot dog, and our second part, our pudding, is going to Browd & Co. I think that's how you pronounce it. Back up the main street, just up from Rainbow Street area. Anyway, I'm gonna have some pastries. Apparently you have to try the cinnamon bun. Everything is really walkable. There's no real steep hills or anything like that. This is the steepest you'll get, really. So really easy to walk around the city centre. We're using Google Maps to get from place to place, from one side of the city to the other. It's only like a 20-minute walk, but there's so much to see and do in between, you know. It doesn't feel like it's a huge city. Very walkable. We got a few things to share. I got a cinnamon bun here, which I'll show you. This is warm. It smells amazing. And this is the famous pastry that everyone says you have to buy it when you come here. It just looks amazing. Look at it. It's so warm and tasty. I'm only going to eat half of that. I've got a, what was this one? A pecan
caramel.
A pecan and caramel one. Look, this isn't warm. That's good, isn't it? Oliver's got one as well. I'll eat half now and then I'll eat all the rest later. We're right by the church. Next up, we are going to the sculpture park. What have I just done? I thought I kicked something, I didn't. It was recommended to me on Instagram and I didn't realise it was here. It's right opposite from the church, you can see behind me. It's just around the corner. I think it's free, but we'll see anyway. I just realised I was just chatting to you and my screen was really dirty, so I'm having to record this again. Again, very quiet. I know it's Easter, it's Thursday, and from today onwards a lot of the shops are closed, but all the touristy shops and bakeries and supermarkets, they're open. We've just come from Cafe Lokki near the church and we were recommended to try the rye bread ice cream. We ordered one of those and we both had hot chocolate each. The rye bread ice cream was really gorgeous, definitely recommend, but the whole cafe had a really strong smell of fish. Besides that, it's a nice little cafe, just a very basic cafe. I don't know what upstairs was like. Apparently a lot more room upstairs, but downstairs just like your basic cafe you get in the UK. So we're making our way back to the hotel now for a bit of a chill before we get ready for Hvammsvik, I can't say it, the Lagoon anyway. Look at this. I'm not bleeding. It is freezing cold here. There is 8 pools altogether. Some of them are cold, some of them are really warm. We're not going to go in the sea. We've come out half an hour early to get food, but when I asked if they would be able to serve us food for us to leave by 8:30, they weren't sure, so we decided, oh, do you know what, no, we won't risk it. So we've decided to just come out and take photos. It's so pretty around here. Oh my gosh, I was slipping like a fool everywhere. Every pool that I went into, I was falling on my arse. I got scratches all over my knees, on my elbow, which you saw. So nice though. Each pool has different temperatures. I could only spot 6 pools, but apparently there's 8, unless they count the sea and something else as one. We went into the steam room to heat up before we got dressed. But yeah, there's private showers here. Communal changing rooms, but there's some toilets, so there's some girls going into the toilets to get dressed, so you can do that if you want to. I can get dressed super fast. I got one of these super drying towels. Are they microfiber towels? I don't know, that just touch my skin, remove the wetness, and I'm dry in an instant, so I can get dressed really quickly. It would have been nice to come a little bit later. The sun is setting behind me, but how beautiful is this? It's so pretty. Definitely a highlight. And our last night in Iceland, doing what the Icelandics do and love, outside in the hot pools. So we'll get back to Reykjavik at about 9:30, and then we'll go for some food.